Ready. We're live and we're going to see how this goes. I'll just wait for some of you to come on and see if we can get going. Let's see. I had to work tonight, so I wasn't able to go for as long time as I wanted, but maybe we can still pull in for a couple hours if anyone is still up. It depends on if anyone is still up. Let's, if anyone is still up, let's do this. Let's go. Just giving it a little time to see if anyone will come in. Let's see if we get any effect, if this has any effect on it. Let's do it. One minute and still not anybody in here, but hey, it's late. It's just a little try. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens and when, if, and if it happens too. My hair might look a little whack and everything after being, worn with a hat so many times. But I think it's all right. Been worn with a hat so many times tonight. But I don't have hair going down, covering my face and everything. It's a little short right now thanks from a cut last week that I got. But we're gonna see what we're gonna try this though. See if anything good happens here. I don't exactly know how long I will hold out until somebody comes in, but we'll certainly look and see how it goes. I don't know if it's going to go well or not, but we'll have to see. So far, I'm stuck with, no chatting but two people. So as soon as someone can open up the chat, oh, back to one. So as soon as someone can open up the chat, every time I do something like this, I'm always afraid that, it's not letting people chat or something. It's times like these when I need my laptop with me, to make sure that everything's working. Oh, see, it's working. Hello, Hubie, unless I'm saying that right. I like your thumbnail. Or, I mean, I like your profile picture is what I mean. Wow Wow Wubsy was my child's favorite show when he was in preschool and when it was on in syndication too. But sadly, he's not on Wow Wow Wubsy's not on TV anymore. He's probably only on video and online. But awesome Wow Wow Wubsy profile picture, dude. What time, Bailey? It is 2:23 a.m. here. What time is it for you? Same? Okay, so you're in the same time zone as me then. Yeah, I just thought I'd give a little try here and just, see, what will come up because I thought about going tonight and everything because it was supposed to be one of my off nights at work, but I got called in, so I thought, we can still pull off maybe a couple hours, if anyone's up for it. Sometimes you never know about it. You hear like cracking knuckles, well, popped one of my toast knuckles. Have a good night. Oh, you're not going to stay? All right. You have a good night too, Bailey. It's still, hello, Amelia. Hi, Tim. My night is going fine. I was called in to work early, so um, my hairline. What about my hairline, Amelia? My hair, my hairline's long to you. I just got a cut. I just got it cut last week, and my night is going fine. I was called into work, but I'm home now, so I thought maybe pull in a couple hours of streaming, just to see who we're gonna get. You know, it could be internationally, it could be Family Feud. It could be anything you want it to be. Do you like my hairline, Amelia? The real Tony Tone. Truer words could not be spoke. Truer words could not be spoken. That is a very powerful message, and we all must embrace it. And stress technician, I am wholeheartedly in life and death. If we can, if we could ward off all pain and stress, that would make the world a much better place. Nope, I don't have to travel far for work. I could probably make it in, let's see, probably about 10 minutes. It'd probably take about 10 minutes. Hey, Smoko. I said this would usually be like a Wednesday that I was, wouldn't have to go in, but no, they called me. So I thought, work will always come first, especially if it's going to, especially if it puts extra money in your paycheck too. Hey, hey, Zyler, if I'm saying your name right. Well, thank you, Zyler. I appreciate that very much. Hello, Panda the Fat Cat. How are you doing? It's good to see you in here. Um, do I get paid more for call out? Well, if somebody calls out, like the person that usually works on Wednesday is called out, so when I fill in when someone comes in, when someone calls out, yeah, you'll get paid extra. So I got an extra, so tonight I got an extra 5.5 hours put in my paycheck. Well, my next paycheck, that is, for working 5.5 hours tonight from like 8 o'clock to like 1:30 or so. Like 8 o'clock to 1:25 or something like that. But still, it's nice. It's nice. I'll always take that offer, to go in when it's not one of my nights to work. Of course, that's only two chances though. And you can only really get one chance to do that because they don't want you to work 7 days a week. So you really can't. You can work 6 days a week, but they don't want you working all 7 days a week. They want you to have at least one day off. I'm doing pretty good, Panda. Had to work tonight, but I'm home, so can't complain. So I guess you could say that I get paid more for when the other maintenance person calls out Tim. Funny thing, Tim, is that's the name of our general manager too, Tim. Don't have the same last name as him, so I know it's not you, but got the same first name, Tim. It's like people on the first shift like to call him, see something that they did that the boss is doing, general manager's doing, they're like, "Yep, classic Tim." What maintenance do you do? Oh, Smoko, the maintenance people do. What they do is that they they break down boxes. And when did you start the live stream? I started it about maybe almost 15 minutes ago. Hello, Olivia. It's good to see you here. So just about 15 minutes ago. Not too much. Not too much ago. You didn't miss much, Panda. Smoko, what maintenance work I do is that I break down boxes, uh, and then after we break them down and put them in a pile, we will take them out, and we also take out trash. We do towel buckets about every 2 hours. Let's see, we sometimes we if there's no one there, if we're short, we'll have to wash dishes. What else do I do? I also I also wipe down tables. I sweep the lobby, the bathrooms, mop the lobby and the bathrooms, and I also sweep and mop the foyers too, If you don't know what foyers are, those are, when you come in one door and then you got to go in another door. Yeah, the pay is awesome. Though. When I worked in mine in Australia, I did fly in, fly out. I only did 28 days in a row, 12-hour days and 50 degrees Celsius. Whoa, 50 Celsius. So it must have been burning up for you there if it was only 50 Celsius. And mine is only 1/3 of your day. I only work 4 hours, but tonight I got to work 5.5 hours. So, 5.5 hours extra pay because someone called out. So, you know, I mean, hey, if he ever called out and everything, I'll be there because they know that that I need all the extra money I can use being, so short um, on hours. The person that also works Tuesday and Wednesday, they only do 4 hours too. But here's the catch. The catch is that they go in at 8. Their shift is over at 12. Mine's not over till 1. So I was able to stay a little bit over and get 5.5 extra hours. So yeah. So more power to that. But the pay is awesome. Yeah. 10 liters a day. Wow. So working in 50 degrees Celsius, I bet you got dehydrated a lot. No, 8 to 12 p. No, it's 8 to 12 p.m. and then 9 p.m. to 1. Okay, well, 8 o'clock to midnight for him, but mine's not over until 1 in the morning. So yeah, I got to work from about 8 o'clock tonight till about 1:30 this morning. So yeah, about an hour ago. Yeah, keep busy and the day goes quick. So yeah, I mean the thing is I've got to work tonight, so I'll be working 6 days in a row. But you know what? Tonight was extra, so it's worth it. Who's Frankenstein Lemon? The busier you are, the busier the day gets by. Do I have any pets? Well, I have a pet, but he's not with I'm over at the new house that we're buying. They're still over at the old one getting it sold. But we do have a dog. We do have a dog. His name. Hey, Rat B. Rat B. We do have a dog though. Tim. His name is Bentley. He is most. He's a mixed breed, but he's mostly a Bichon Frise though. And no trolls yet, Rat B. Anybody that's come in, has said hello, yeah, and hasn't really been trollish tonight. So okay, only Blue Rinse gang in here? Nope. Well, actually, only you and Olivia are the only Blue Rinse people in here right now. As you know, yeah, you and Olivia, but well, you've been the only one showing up tonight, though. No, any other Blue Rinse gangs have not been here. Nope. Tim's not been here. Ann's not been here. Let's see. Who else? Who else? Who else? Well, they're my main mods. So yeah, they're usually here all the time. But I know that Sam Samurai had a doctor's appointment, and then I think Babes in Toyland. I think she is getting making some calls right now. Wow. Good call, Rat B. I didn't even see that name. Oh, yeah, yeah, she was. Yeah, that's true. I didn't know what she was saying, but she's like your hairline. I was like, what about my hairline? She's like, it's so long. She was not making any sense saying that it takes her back to 1999 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles season one. I'm like, where did that come from? Um, Actually, Panda, it's yeah, 238 for, well, 239 actually now. When you typed it, it was 238 and then it just turned 239. It's like the time is trying to troll you, Rat B. Anyway, the blue, my blue wrench gang, it's only really been you and Libya, and I think Olivia stays for a short time. So yeah, it's 12:39 over. Yeah, because I know you're in California. You said. Have you watched the rugby on TV before? Rugby is the biggest they hear. New Zealand. Well, I mean, I do have some New Zealand friends. I've got my friend. Eh, got my friend. His name. His real name is Harvey, but he goes by Halfwit here on YouTube. It's about, and he's 17 hours ahead of me, so yeah, it'd be 7:40 for him too. There. Um, I have not really watched rugby. It's more football, but I do know one girl that was, that attended, rugby games back in 8th grade because she had like a rugby t-shirt on sometimes saying like the most head smashing running into people, big crashing, head banging game ever. So it's like, so I'm saying with like no helmets and everything, it's probably rougher than football, especially if they call it head smashing too, if they have head smashing in the game. Have you ever, now, do you ever, now speaking of football, do you ever hear of football, it's called, it's where the girls play football. It's called powder puff football. They usually had T-shirts, and on the back it said, "There are two things girls can do: look cute and play football. Let's get dirty." That's what it said on the back of their shirts. I remember one girl had green, was wearing a green one. One girl was wearing a pink one. Yeah, it is no pads. I played 15 years. No, I haven't heard of that. Okay. What's my favorite song? Oh, there's there is a whole lot of them, Rat B, but I will say, um, the song that I have heard a lot of songs. Um, Probably most recent one would probably be from about 15 years ago. I did like the "Hey There, Delilah" song. I kind of like music. I'm like a Faith Hill, Tim McGraw fan, but no certain favorite songs. I mean, more favorite songs are from from the oldies, the '60s, the '70s, the '80s, and I mean, well, don't forget the '90s were awesome too. I mean, we got Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. That decade, '90s were a hit wonder were some hit wonders too. Yeah, never say no to Tate. Let's see. Well, there. If you, Tim, if you watched my shorts video of like the turtle video, where they that's near Kentucky Lake, and that is probably the closest lake we can get to for fishing. Because I think another one is probably about maybe 30 minutes away, and this one's only about 15 minutes away. So it's a very so I mean, and this lake is very nice. We've been on it before, but oh lordy, Lord, we haven't been out there in maybe 25. No, I take that back. Maybe 24, 23, 24 years. Because my niece, because the 25 would have been 1999, and I know she was born in 99, so she's probably about two, so probably about 23 years, not since 2001. I mean, we had a boat and everything that we shared. My dad and my uncle, they were brothers, so they shared the boat. And, I mean, you just had to hope whoever was going out on the lake, you were hoping the other one was not going to want to use the boat and everything. Of course, we never found any inconvenience where one of us wanted to go on the boat and the other one wanted to use it. But I only went fishing once, and I caught, some fish, but had to let them go, of course. The fish feel all wet with the gills and tails. But I mean, yeah, but I only went fishing, and my dad and my uncle went once, and invited our invited my, well, my cousin's daughter, because we were, really good friends with my cousin's daughter. She was, well, I mean, she's grown up now, but she was a hoot. She was a hoot and a half when she was a child. Now she's all grown up and a parent, so she doesn't have that little, two energy she did when she was little. I'm not a big fan of salmon and everything, but I do love the regular catfish. I love fish. Catfish is so good, especially when you put lemon on it. Hey, Annie, yes, you are here for a little while. So, Rat B, here's one. Here's another one of the Blue Rinse Group members. Is here. People think New Zealand is a tiny island, but it's a bit bigger than Colorado. I would have never thought that New Zealand was a tiny island. Halibut with lemon is good. I've never had halibut. What have I had besides regular catfish? I remember once I had tilapia. That was pretty good. And then, of course, you can't beat the occasional the regular shrimp either. I would have never thought New Zealand was a tiny island, but a bit bigger than Colorado. Then well, then the ones who thought it was a tiny island eat your heart out. Um, like I said, Panda, can't ignore the occasional shrimp. I mean, shrimp is good, but I've never had lobster though. You want to order lobster, you better bring your entire savings. That is one expensive meal. You know how reasonable the prices were, in the late 90s, early 2000s? I remember seeing lobster there once on a menu. It was like 26.95. If it was 26.95 in 1999 or 2000, imagine what it is today. If you ate the fish fillet at McDonald's, you have had COD. I Oh, because I do eat the fish fillet at McDonald's, Mad Monk. I see we had one nasty. Yes, they were. They were obsessing over my hairline, saying it is so long. Ratby took care of him. We fish lobster here where I live. Oh, dang, if you fish lobster, we just fish for regular fish and everything. If you fish lobster, let me at it. But it sounds like you need to wear like, some protect hand protectors so it won't pinch you or anything. Bro, then Joe Biden came along and ruined it. That's cool. Yes, yes, that's true. That's true. I mean, I remember like a dollar menu at McDonald's was like there was one thing that was like supposed to be a dollar, and then it went up to 2.95, and then they were like, and they were like, I wonder why it went up and everything, and one person was like, dude, because of Joe Biden, that's why it went up. Remember, I live in a maritime province. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's dropping. It's dropping, Panda. It might have been at 3 when you said 3. Now it's at 1. I see 1, and an ice cream cone is 4. Oh, you mean you're talking about the the uh, the price at McDonald's. I thought you were talking about the viewer count. No, what yeah, what $1 was, Yeah, it was like 2.95. So now it's $3 and an ice cream. Yeah, yeah, and I think they said it would probably be about $3.50 just for a regular McFlurry or Sunday at McDonald's. You know, on Wednesday nights, I probably said I probably wouldn't get that much now and everything. But Wednesday nights when I've been called into work like tonight, we have a kick butt man. We have two kick butt managers that are the hip that are really cool. Really cool. They're not stern like the kitchen manager is that she has. She's got Wednesday and Thursday off. Panda. I was watching the news today, and guess what? Another celebrity said Biden needs to step. Oh, that was George Clooney said that today. Yeah, because they had George Clooney saying, Biden, he's at like a fundraiser for Biden, and and people are thinking, oh, we're seeing the Biden that we saw at the debate and everything. He needs to step down. I said, step down and everything. I said, who's next in line? If he steps down, Kamala Harris. Oh, lordy, Lord, Lord. Be a disaster if she ever got it. Mom and I seen that on her. Oh, yeah, he's 83. Yeah, he's 80. Yeah, he's too old to run. And, when he won, back in 2020. But, I mean, he needs to, step down now because I don't, yeah, I mean, yeah, I want Trump 2024 too. But the thing is that, actually, is he only 75? Trump was born in 1946, so that would make him 78, actually. 78. Well, I will tell you, Annie, that Vladimir Putin, he said that, he thinks he would prefer a Biden presidency over over Trump presidency, and they said that Alan Lichtman, the person who's called the last 8 of 9 elections correctly, still says Biden's going to win, but it's kind of like the people on you. I mean, but it's kind of like he says the keys are still there, but he's not counting like the third party and everything. And you know what? There's a really liberal news station on YouTube, the Young Turks. The Young Turks are looking at it and they're like, and they're saying, Alan Lichtman, he's full of crap. Your keys are full of crap. William, I don't think I remember you. I won't remember just, by a name, but I don't think I'll just remember by one name, William. But if you do, sorry, I don't seem to remember you. If you could refresh my memory, William, that might help. Oh, Olivia's still here. Oh, nice. Am I am I saying your name right, Olivia? Because I know that there's uh, in Olivia you're missing an I, but I don't. Oh, I mean, I was in your live stream when my uncle died. I think I remember that. Maybe, but still, I mean, if I never, I mean, if you had mentioned my uncle, your uncle died, I probably said at least, rest in peace to your uncle. I mean, at least, he's in no more pain. Kim Jong Un said, Trump, I have a red button on my desk, and Trump said, well, I have a red button that works. Sorry, William, I need you to like, when was that? When was that? When you said your uncle died? When did that happen? If you tell me like when that happened, then I might remember you. Oh, um, I think that I might remember you, but not by the name of William though. Oh, sorry. I might be. I might have my audio muffled sometimes because I probably had my hand over the speaker. William is toying with you, love. Elsa going on a plane going to Florida. Only Elsa I know is um is Elsa from Frozen. Do you want to build a snowman? No, Jay Campbell. You're really you're really you're really wanting to describe yourself, saying you're gay, huh? Well, I don't toy with I don't well well Jay Campbell. I don't mess around with gay people, okay? And yeah, Panda right here. Panda's even sticking up for me saying that I'm not gay. So you got the wrong person, Jay Campbell. But I think you're just a troll. I meant going to Florida. I know, you said Elsa going on a plane going to Florida. But I don't know who Elsa is, though. Thank you, Panda and Annie, for sticking up for me. But I feel that William could be trolling me, and I 2 a.m. in the morning. Huh. It's almost 3 a.m. here, so you're in mountain time, William. Yeah, that's what I said to that 4-year-old. It's 12:58 a.m. Um, yeah, 2:58 here. 4:58 for Annie, and well, and if Tim, I don't know if Tim's still here, but if he's here, it's almost 8 o'clock. It's almost Thursday night, 8 o'clock for him. We had a nice little chat, about work. Only a child would say that. Right, right. When do you usually get live? Well, William, I thought about going live, tonight before I was called into work, but only I get called in, so I couldn't do it. So I thought, maybe a 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock stream, but I've only been going live for about, since about 2:15. So but it is what it is. Where at, Annie? Oh, yeah, you asked Annie, so I'll let Annie explain that. She, yeah, Canada, Panda. YouTube's going whack with the viewer count and everything. It's been saying at times, right now it says that I'm at 0 people, and I've got people in the chat, so, YouTube YouTube viewer count is whack. The only thing I like about it saying one right now is, yeah, one, because I'm number one. No, I'm not. I'm not really number one. There's people that are far more superior than me. I'm not going. Yeah, YouTube need to fix that. I know. And by the way, I say this all the time when this number pops up, and when this number pops up, so I gotta say it and everything. The Sean Connery of the Sean Connery number of two, when he wrote down, when he said, "Don't you want to see what I wagered, Trebek? Do I? You promised me it's still a number. Absolutely, friend. All right." His wager says poop, and he says, "It is a number two. Get it?" I don't know if I should do a tour of the house, because I will tell you right now, I've only done the living room. Well, okay, I've gone upstairs. I've gone upstairs, yes, because that's where my room's going to be, upstairs. But right now, I'm just living right here. So I mean, it's upstairs. There's an upstairs, but it's dark. It's dark up there. I'd have to turn on the light and, do a little view of the house and everything. Besides, I don't know if you want to see it, because the house, what we're gonna do to the house, is not all complete yet. I don't know if you want to see it, with it not all complete. It's pretty, because it's pretty incomplete right now. What's complete? Well, some of the furniture, some of the stuff we've moved upstairs. We have 2 walk-in closets, possibly 3, where we can put junk in there. I've already loaded a bunch of my tapes and, put them in the closet too. What was one of them? I believe one of them was one of them might have been a Ren and Stimpy tape from Nickelodeon Home Video. I don't know. I could show. I mean, now if you want me to, like I said, I could show you some of my. I could show you some of my tape collection. If it's. I was curious if you had a PC or not. I have a laptop, but um, we have a laptop. I've got a laptop, but I left it over at the other house. I need to bring that over here. You know what I need? I need to bring all my stuff over here right now while it's only me right now. I need to bring my I need to bring my laptop with me. I need to bring my TV with me. My my VCR DVD player, which is not, really compatible right now. I mean, it's working, but it's not plugged in right. So I need to bring that, and then bring all my stuff, my all my Nintendo console things too. You have a Ren and Stimpy shirt. I actually walked. I actually saw one person one night at McDonald's. Coming in wearing a Ren and Stimpy T-shirt. Be right back. Got to reboot. Don't go anywheres. We got it, Annie. Loud and clear. I could probably give part of the house and everything. If you want to see like some of my like tapes that are not personal. What games do I play? Oh, I love a lot of games. My, you know what? I have a bunch of William. I'm not sure what happened to him. I still got my second edition of the Price is Right with Carrie DVD game, but I don't have a DVD player to put it in. And I want to buy like all the games I had. Maybe buy some more games because I figured I mean, yes, I mean, Family Feud's included, but what else is included? Price is Right, Bob Barker, Andrew Carey edition, Press Your Luck with Todd Newton. What else is there? Deal or No Deal with Howie Mandel. Games like those. The Deal or No Deal DVD game was so fun too. I think there was a game, I saw a game, I think it was Let's Make a Deal, a DVD game, but I never bought the DVD game because I was not too into Let's Make a Deal. I mean, with Wayne Brady, it's gotten watchable again, but man, we're going to miss Monty Hall. Same with Bob Barker and The Price is Right, too. I don't have the cover of it, William. I don't have the cover of it, but the DVD is somewhere in there. As soon as I find the DVD, yeah, I would put it in a DVD player, but I cannot find DVD, and I do not know what I did with all of them right now. And it would involve me going upstairs to see it, and it's pretty dark up there. I felt better in the daytime. I mean, our I will show you the stairwell. I can show you the stairwell. It's a really twisted stairwell. You know, you know how dogs love going upstairs and everything? My dog sees this stairwell and he freaks out over it. Where is the light switch in here? Oh, right over here, I guess. Yep, okay. Look at my stairwell. Look at the stairwell. It goes up here, and then you twist, and there's the stairwell for you. My dog will not go up that stairwell. I think it freaks him out or something. He went up all the other stairwells at the other house, including this house, including the house we live at right now. But he won't go up this one. It's like he thinks it's kind of weird or something. I said, I used to, I will, I will say this. I will say this, and I wonder if Panda will agree with me on this. Um, Panda, are you still here? Because I do want to ask you something. Um, I do want to ask you something, if you are still there. I will say from Harry Potter, though, I did like Emma Watson, Hermione from her Harry Potter before she became one of those woke celebrities. When she became Wook, I no longer had a crush on Emma Watson. I loved her as Hermione. She was cute as Hermione, but now it's just like, she's now one of those Wook celebrities. But I will say that you are tired. Well, I appreciate you staying, William, but if you're tired, you don't have to stay. You can go if you need to. It mm. I mean, I'd like it but if you're too tired and everything, don't don't force yourself into anything that makes you too tired. You had a long day. Well, don't worry, William. I had a long day too. Well, maybe not a long day, but I remember, kind of just waking up thinking, okay, well, I don't have to work tonight and everything. And then they call me about 45 minutes before they need me. They're like, can you come in? Or no, wait. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, probably about, no, maybe about 50 minutes to an hour. They're like, can you come in? I'm like, yes, I can come in. They're like, okay, great. Because because the other one called out. Speaking of calling out, we had a falling out, in McDonald's tonight, literally falling. After I had, and I always feel like the biggest jerk when I do, because I always feel like it's my fault and everything because there was no wet floor sign there and a girl was like slipping everywhere and, she falls when we have a customer falling and I feel like such a jerk and everything, but I've got two of the nicest managers on Wednesday and they were just like, not unless she has to go to the hospital and everything, but they said it won't get back and everything. I was like, I feel like I could lose my job if when that happens. He's like, you and one of them's like, you could. He's like, but as long as she doesn't go to the hospital and it doesn't get back and she doesn't sue McDonald's for falling, then you should be okay. In fact, a couple of my managers just said, don't beat yourself up too much over it. It doesn't say you're the only one in the chat, William. Annie's back. Welcome back, Annie. It says three people are in here, or only two now, so it's probably just you and Annie. I couldn't keep those people there, telling about the falling story of the girl tonight. I couldn't tell if she was about to laugh or if she was about to cry, but she seemed like she was a little bit hurt and everything. It's like after she fall, I didn't know she was gonna cut. They were in the back. I didn't know they were gonna come up to the front. Thank you, sire, sir. YouTube going whack. Now it says I have 0 people in here. I know I've got Annie for sure. I don't know about William though. My dad always said sir instead of sir. Or sire instead of sir. Is it sir or sire? Is it sire? You know what would be nice? If there was a 1, S plus ire, sire. S plus ire. Sire. Okay, I got it. Sire. Hey, I will tell you something, Annie. You know who else had a tonight? You know who had a low count tonight as well, like I am. Jess, Jess had a low count tonight in her search too. She had like 5 people on Streamyards, but only like three in chat. How's that? YouTube be messing everybody up. YouTube trying to screw everybody out of watch hours, I guess. You know what I mean? The teacher's coming out of you. Everybody now, everybody pay attention now. Miss Watson has a lesson for you. You know, I remember one time, big, and this is not the topic, but she had big breasts and everything, and her last name was Bond, and of course, one of the students who likes being a smart aleck, he's like, "Would you happen to be related to James Bond?" You know what? There is actually a YouTuber, Annie, who's called Crazy Ann. I think she's like 7 hours ahead, maybe, maybe like 10, 15 for her or something like that in the morning. But she had her name Crazy Ann, and she got a song made about her. So would you say that so I would say for me and that person that I knew of Crazy Ann, are you the Crazy Ann of my stream? Are you the Crazy Ann of my stream? What do you think? You the Crazy Ann of my stream? You're my Crazy Ann? Yeah, there's also an Ann that is a troublemaker in the reborn doll community. Oh, so she's really so. I guess you could say um that Ann girl having her name is Crazy Ann, and an Ann in the reborn doll community that's a troublemaker. They're giving the reputation of your name a bad name. And if that happened, oh, my grandma would probably be rolling over in her grave right now in disapproval. Sorry. I may be crazy, but I'm crazy for loving you. Well, that's true because because the thing is, like, I don't think I'm the best looking thing, okay? I don't think I'm the best looking thing. I'm gonna go to bed now. Okay, William. Thanks for staying here for half the stream because we've just reached 1 hour. That's how crazy it is. And have my phone on in your live stream on. Oh, okay, thank you, William. I appreciate that very much. You sleep sweet. So I at least know it says I've got two people in here, but I say if it's two people, that's fine because I know who they are. I know it's Ann and William as well because William's leaving his on, because that's how awesome he is. That's how awesome he is. I don't remember William, but I do, I do think he's awesome for leaving it on. Where's Panda? Panda, I asked if Panda was still here earlier, but he did not answer, so I don't think he's here anymore. Now I'm going to leave my phone on in the watches and listen to you stream. Okay, yeah, because we'll be I'll be talking everything. I can't I can't just sit here for another hour and not say anything. So, yes, you're going to be listening to me. I wanted to ask Panda if he liked Emma Watson too before she turned to a Wook celebrity. Yes, Emma Watson, our own Hermione, I think has become a Wook celebrity now. It's getting hot in the back because I'm on it. And you think I'm hot, so when I'm on it, it must be getting hot for you. Hello, 1SP. How are you doing? Thank you, 1SP. I appreciate that very much. Can I have a shadow for doing this? Shadow? Could be. Yes, babe, you're hot stuff. I think, a shout out. Yeah, you can have a shout out, William. Sizzle, sizzle. Mm-hmm. Sizzle, sizzle for you, my little twizzle, twizzle. Do you like S's? Huh? I don't understand that last word. Can't answer that one, SP, because I don't know what that last word is. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. What's S's? S's as in these. I still don't get it. Do you understand? You understand, Annie? Yes, it's a weird question because I still don't understand. What are S's? What are S's? You're gonna have to explain it because I don't have no idea what it is, and neither does Annie. You're gonna have to explain it to us, 1SP. We're clueless right now about what our S is. Can you? Yes, please elaborate, 1SP, if you can. Okay, S's are plural for the letter S. Well, yes. But when it's, do I like S's as in the letter S? I mean, yeah, I mean, S's are, S's are usable. I mean, they can add, they can make plurals. Yes, S's are plural for the letter S, of course, because S, it can just, be, anything. And you add an S on something, it can make a singular into like for like let's see, like present is could be singular. Presents can be plural. Read could be is singular. Reads is plural. Or as in ands, something that belongs to an. Do I like tea? Now, if you ask me that first, I would have probably thought, um, you know, golf tee. I would have been thinking golf tees. But yeah, tea. Sometimes when I play Wheel of Fortune, I usually like to start with the letter T. I always started with the letter T. When my son was little, he always started with the letter R in a puzzle. Yeah, T-shirts. There we go. A T and a plural. T-shirts. Like I'm wearing a T-shirt right now. I changed out of my, and I said, do you, I'm talking about shirts, the garments. Oh, yes. I mean, I like shirts. I always thought you were talking about, when you said T's, I thought you were talking about the letter T. And then I also thought you were talking about, if you would have asked me that first, I would have thought golf tees, because that's how golf tees are spelled too. Yes, I saw official. It's nice to meet you. Oh, yes, official. Meet one of my newest mods, Ratbee. Ratbee's his name. Hello, Cody. Yep, Ratbee. I subscribed. You are the best. Oh, thank you, Cody. I appreciate that very much. Kudos to you, man, for subscribing to me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Annie sounded so young. Annie probably wishes she was so young again. I think we all do. Do I like etches? Okay, now you've got me confused. I don't know what that is. Atches? Oh, that's right, Rappy. You've been sub for 12 years and I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting about this. And if I had you in my streams, for 12 years, I told you. Oh, H's are plural for the letter H. So if he didn't really sub, then I gave him, then that thanks was for nothing. It was just to waste breath. Hey, Annie, it could actually be a good thing that you sound like Minnie Mouse. I mean, Minnie Mouse is cute and everything, so, you know, it's kind of like. So if you sound like Minnie Mouse, I say take it with a plural grain. Go work for Disney and tell them you're the perfect voice for Minnie. If Mickey Mouse Clubhouse was still on TV, you'd be the perfect Minnie. Sadly, Disney has also become woke too. I used to love watching the Disney Channel and all their shows and everything, and now I don't even watch anymore because it's just not enjoyable anymore. It's all teeny, it's all it's either teeny bopper crap or wook stuff. I haven't watched Disney in a while. I haven't wanted the courage to. When did I stop watching Disney? Probably around 2020, 2021. When they stopped showing all the good shows. I want classic Disney back. If only you had Streamlabs, babe. That's true. But I think, do you mean, Annie, do you mean StreamYards or Streamlabs? Like what Jess has? StreamYards like what Jess has? Pronouncing Atches, not H's. Atches are pronounced with the number 8 with ch's. Eight, eight with ch's. Oh, okay. Eight with, so H. Okay. That was a good way to describe that. I wouldn't have thought of that one, SB. That was a good lesson right there. Oh, trust me, Annie. He's not on here because you know what? She called me. My mom called me last night. She's like, he's not on there, is he? And she's like, and I was like, no. She's like, so he's not bothering you. He's not bothering anybody. Nope, he's not on here. He's actually showing maturity. Now, here's a question right here. I'm wondering, you know, now Tuesday and Wednesday nights I'm off, but Tuesday night is when I usually do a stream. Tuesday night, 2 weeks from today, the 23rd is his birthday. So I said I might do one of the night but I don't know. I said if I do, it'll probably be late and everything because I mean, it's his birthday. I asked him, does he want anything for his birthday? Does he know what he wants for his birthday? Does he know where he wants to go? And he's like, and all he said to me today was, I don't know where I want to go for my birthday yet. Do you like ours? Yes, I like ours. Oh, you guys want to you guys want an SNL comedy moment? R with the letter R? You want a comedy moment with R's? probably don't realize what I'm asking you, do you? SNL had a funny moment with the letter R, and I could recast. I remember exactly what was said. Cody subbed then unsub. He's done that to 40 other people, and he said the same thing to 40 other people. So you're not alone. Oh, so no change then with him. That's my grandparents' initials, ARS. Oh, hi Royal. How are you doing? With the letter R's, be like, the word cat is found under this letter. Yeah, the SNL moment was, the word cat is found under this letter in the dictionary. Sean Connery, I believe you'd find it in the R section. No, 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 not in the R's. Not in the R's, that's not what your mother says. Hi guys, there's like 10 police cars because there's a oh, right outside the window. How inconvenient for you, Royal. Wouldn't you agree? How convenient for you. Right outside your right outside your window. What are the odds? Royal has been in here 5 times, hasn't he? And look at that. Right now, Royal is and look at it and look at this rat bee. Everyone's blue right now except for Royal. I am going to fix that. Royal does not need to be the only one that's gray and not blue. There we go. There you go. They hit my neighbor's house. Oh, that that's not good. It's not good, Royal. I like the Yellow Ranger, Lone Ranger, Walker, the Texas Ranger. I've heard of the Lone Ranger and Walker, Texas Ranger, but not Yellow Ranger. I know you mean Yellow Power Ranger. Royal, you mean a raid? Is thank you guys. You're very welcome. Did you hear me when I said Roy? Yes, I heard you, or I guess you're asking if Royal. Yes, sir, Royals. Of course. And we were going to say now, were you talking? Are you talking about a now? Go on, Royal. You were talking about maybe a raid or something. You know, of the hit when they hit your neighbor's house. Remember, yes, you are the Blue Heart Wrench gang. I know that I don't even know if they're on YouTube anymore, but Pusa Studios used to have a Blue Wrench group, um, and of course, I don't know if a lot of people, got in there was lucky, but I only went in there a few times because they barely, unless you say something, they might say something in the chat to you, but I mean they won't say it on screen though. They'll say what they think is important on screen. Yes, the Yellow Power Ranger. Um. Oh. Oh. You're mentioning the Yellow Power Ranger. Oh yes, I was accidentally delayed because I paused and didn't go back to my R do it was delayed. Oh, oh yes, the Yellow Power Ranger. Rest in peace to E-Trang, Yellow Power Ranger. How she died is real sad. Oh, well, you're still getting internet access and everything with power off and everything. So I'd say you're in pretty good shape right now, Royals. I'm not even sure if I said Tui Trang's name right. If not, if I've been saying it wrong the whole time, she's rolling over in her grave right now. A whole lot is going on. I don't know any of these new kids shows. Oh, I'm talking about Tui Trang, from the show Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. She was the yellow Power Ranger. Sadly, the yellow and red Power Ranger are no longer with us today. I forgot what the red Power Ranger died from, but Tui Trang, the yellow Power Ranger, died in 2001 in a car crash. I think they even have her funeral on YouTube, Tui Trang's, that is. Hi, Fart Master. Yes, it is late and everything, but you know me, an insomniac streamer. I think my, but I think their red one is still alive. Really? No subs, no vids. Hmm. It's late for me. It is, it is late for all of us. We're all into, well, if you consider midnight being, overnight or late, he's nocturnal. Yes, I can't go to sleep because I'm nocturnal. Exactly. That's probably the reason why I can't sleep and why I can't sleep. I didn't get to sleep till like 5:30 this morning and everything because I had my head in a game that sometimes takes 2 hours to play. It seems like yesterday it only took maybe an hour and a half to play, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. It's the young man who played the first iteration of the Green and White Ranger. Okay. Yeah, 5:40 in the morning for you, 3:41 in the morning here. But I told you, I'm gonna try to go for 2 hours. So, oh, Texas. You know, we've got some friends that live in Texas. We've got some other people that are moderators that live in Texas too. Some people that you guys haven't met that we have in Texas. Let's see, who do I have as mods in Texas? There's Lewis, there's Adelaide, there's Bubbles, there's Spirit Stalker. I made up with her, so blued her again last night. Let's see, anybody else? I can only see Lewis, Adelaide, Bubbles, Spirit. I don't know. Oh, you're in Texas? Yes, Fart. You are not blue though. I'm talking about people who live in Texas that are blue. Oh, oh, Teresa Lagora. Teresa Lagora. She lives in Texas, and I've got her blue as well. So that's 5 right there. If I think of any more, I'll mention them. No, it's not a Chihuahua. I used to know someone in Sherman, Texas. Sherman, Texas. It makes you wonder, would he would Sherman, Texas be named after Sherman Hemsley, the guy that played George Jefferson on the Jeffersons? May Sherman Hemsley rest in peace too. Man, all these good shows that are on, everyone's dying. I love Texas. Some of the love I hate made was grown Texas women. I used to have a question about Texas, and oh, Sherry Watson, she never comes on anymore. She never comes on anymore. She she used to be. She lives in Texas, but she never comes on anymore. I'm hoping everything's okay with her. I said one of the saddest things we learned back in September was, we didn't hear from Dennis Skywatcher, and one person's like, haven't heard from you in a few months, Dennis. I hope everything's okay. And then someone messaged them, and they're like, I'm sorry that you don't know this, but Dennis died back a few months ago. Yes, she was my sister. See, I wonder what I'm just saying, we didn't hear from Dennis, Dennis Skywatcher, and then we find out he died and everything. I don't want that to be the situation with Sherry Watson. I mean, she's nearly your age, Annie. She's nearly your age. No, I take that back. She's 5 years older than you because she was born in '59. So she'd be 65 today. Yeah, I mean, when I heard Dennis Skywatcher died, I was really sad because we used to do group chats or group night calls, and he was always on the group chat night calls. I mean, he was always nice to talk to. He was always friendly, great guy. You know, when he died, heaven gained an angel. I'm saying I haven't heard from Sherry Watson, so hope to God she's not dead or anything. I sent her like a message in September and I never got a reply from her, so I'm a little worried. Sounds like Murad. Mm-hmm. Well, we heard from, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, yeah, I'm just worried. I'm just saying, everyone knew Murad. It's kind of like, I'm worried about Sherry. I haven't heard from her. No message since September. I don't know. I'm just hoping she has social media and she doesn't just have social media and new or anything. Hope she's not dead or anything. But I got that fear that when I don't hear from her for a few months, that's what happened to Dennis Skywatcher. I don't want it to happen to my sis Sherry Williams, my big sis. Now, now, Eliza Gale used to come on here a whole lot. She does not come on. I don't see her on anymore because of health problems. I see her post on Facebook from time to time, but she she said she can't really be in the streams anymore because of her health and everything. It causes her stress. I think her name was she another Sherry too? Because there were a few there were two Sherrys. There was Sherry Watson and then there was Sherry McMillan. I think it starts with C. Country Girl? Is it Country Girl? Is that her, Country Girl? When you said C, Country Girl sounded familiar, so I thought, is it her? Is it Country Girl? Is that who you're thinking of? No, I don't think. Okay. If it's not Country Girl, I'm not really sure. Rating passionate American women by state. Texas is number one. Number two are the women in Arkansas. Three belongs to Wisconsin. Coming in four is Kentucky. Five, of course, is Alabama. They say everything's bigger in Texas, and you know what? And you know what's messed up and everything? I'll tell you what's messed up. I had a question about Texas and everything, and the thing was, what's bigger in Texas? Yeah, you got your hats, you got you know, your food and everything. But number 6 on that survey, what's big? Everything's bigger in Texas. Name something that's bigger in Texas. Number 6 was women. Yeah, women. Yeah, women. Women were number 6. And I remember a couple people were like, well, they said WTF to that. And I was like, yes, I know you too. That's very weird. They, the ones, speaking of which, the ones that did say that, don't come in here anymore either. I'm talking about, yeah, that's a violation right there. That is I mean, it sounds like the people that said women were probably women haters, or were probably men that were women haters, that were sexist. Sounded like that women answer was surveyed by men who were sexist, I guess. You agree that all the people that said that were probably sexist men? Yeah, the center of Texas women are sweeter and tighter. Well, I had a lot of Texas, women and everything. I said, like I said, the Texas women. I'm not going to mention the guys, but I'll mention the women. Adelaide, Sherry Watson, Teresa Lagora. Now, Eliza Gill, she lives in Arkansas. I traveled the nation. Really, the whole nation won SP? I've been. Now, 1SP, have you traveled the whole nation? Now, if you said you've traveled the whole nation, then I would be surprised. Because, I mean, him saying travel the nation makes me think he's visited all 50 states. I haven't even probably explored 1/5 of the nation with states I've been to. But anyway, 1SP, have you tried? I like women in Ohio, Guam, Florida, and Georgia, but I love those women in Texas. I've got Ohio people on my um, on my mods too. Hello. Shout out to the 2 in Ohio that are on that live in Ohio that are on my mods. Linda Lou and Sherry Anna. If you're watching this, girl, shout out to you. In fact, Annie, I think that I'm not sure about Sherry Anna, but I know Linda Lou. I think she's close to your age. I think she like turned 58 maybe a couple months ago or so. I know the people on the East Coast of Canada are a lot friendlier than the people on the West Coast of Canada by far. Well, then you're lucky to be in that friendly part of the eastern coast, Annie. I surely wouldn't want to be in the land of, bullies or anything. I've heard people, I've heard people saying, sometimes, and I'm thinking, how can they live here and say that and everything? But I've heard a lot of people saying, I live in Kentucky and it sucks. How can you say that? You live where you're saying you're living where it sucks? Well, then move to another state then. Don't complain about living here in Kentucky, but move to another state if it sucks living for you here. Women from Indiana, Illinois, Virginia, Puerto Rico, Nevada, New York, and California are okay, but Texas women are top of the line. Do I feel like I have some do no, I don't have anybody from Indiana. Illinois? Now Chicago, I had people up in Chicago on my mods. They never come in anymore though. There was Hallie and there was the roommates. I miss those. I miss those mods. But I'm not sure what the roommates are doing, and Hallie is married now, so she's probably never going to come on anymore. I am more of a Cali guy. California, okay. California Ford. She's one of my mods too. And one SP knows her too. I think she's probably the only Californian though that is uh that is on my mod list from California. Nevada, okay. I'm not gonna make. I hope I don't make you cry, people. But Nevada, who was a mod on my channel from Nevada? None other than Marad. Marad was one of my mods. It's a good way to honor him in memory, to keep him as a mod. I don't know. I mean, I know that you do, Annie, and I know that a lot of others too. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I really miss Marad. There will never. I mean, there'll never be another guy like him. No one can. Marad. Marad and Darren were, you know, hand in hand. They were always on the same stream and everything. But no one can replace Marad, not even Darren. I think you're my only Hawaii guy because I'll tell you why, Royal. Because because there is only one other Hawaii person I know, and that's the Hapsters, and they never come on my channel. So I think you're the only Hawaii guy who's come on my channel. Or no, wait, there was also one. I think they said they were from Hawaii as well, but they're probably long gone now. I don't know. Can't remember who they are. But they're like aloha from Hawaii. Oh, you're not Hawaiian? Okay. Yeah, Mama. That's who I'm talking about. Mama H, the Hapsters. We all call her Mama H because it says the Hapsters, but it's only the woman that's online, the wife. Yeah, I'm here, Buckshot, but probably only for about another 20 minutes. I'm still here with my baby puppy. How did you guys sleep good last night with the baby puppy? No, I don't know. I like Kentucky. I never had a problem with women from Kentucky. They're pretty nice to me over there. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, and even women in our Kentucky are cool. But I love Texas. Hey, one SP. I'll tell you something too. I am a sucker. I'm a sucker for women that are like Asian and Chinese. I'll see them. I'll see them sometimes at work. You know, and I'll just be like, dang, they look good. But sometimes they'll talk in their own language that I can't even understand what they're saying. I don't think so. I don't think so, Annie. He had steak. Oh, I took him out in the morning to go potty. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear he slept good and he had steak last and took him out in the morning to go potty. Hey, 1SP, if you're still there, tell Annie you don't hate her. If you're there, can you please tell Annie you don't hate her? Because I don't think you do. I don't think he would hate anybody. Tonight he had his first New York steak, three small. Yeah, Annie thinks that, you hate her. I don't think you do. So can you please tell Annie you don't hate her? Clear it up that you're her friend too. See, Annie, I told you 1SP doesn't hate you. Your pup will let you hug and kiss him. My dog won't and everything. I think my dad's chiropractor, he said he tried to kiss his dog and his dog bit him on the lips for it. My dog will try to bite you if you kiss him. He'll growl if you try to hug him too. My dog is not an affectionate dog. I don't have a basement, Verizon. Just like Texas women. That's okay, I'm white, Oliver. See? There you go, Annie. 1SP has just confirmed that he does not hate you. He would seem like the guy that would, be friends with everyone. He doesn't seem like the guy that, anyone would hate on him. Verizon, I don't have, sorry, I don't have sorry, I don't have a basement. I just have a downstairs and an upstairs. So nobody in the basement because there's not a basement here at this house. In fact, I don't think there has been a basement at the five houses I've lived in. In the fifth house I'm gonna live in. Nope. Elvis was a joke, and I told him a joke. What does being white have to do with anything? I think Annie was just trying to be a wisecrack. Elvis, it was a joke, and I told him a joke. Look, there's a ghost in my basement. Wah. Is that all right? I call you Elvis. Oh, no, you can call me Elvis if you allow. I mean, sometimes when you call me Elvis, I'll want to do my Elvis impressions like, uh huh, uh huh, uh huh. Thank you very much. I gotta let my sideburns grow out, again and everything. They'll be as long. Watch in probably 3 to 4 weeks. They'll be as long as Elvis's was. And hey, I like Elvis. Maybe I should go for Elvis this Halloween. I've got the sideburns, but people are telling me when I play Family Feud and everything, I should dress as Steve Harvey or maybe the original host of Family Feud, Richard Dawson. I said Richard Dawson would be easier because he's white like me, and I said I'd have to make my skin dark if I was going as Steve Harvey, and a bald cap too, bald cap as well. Have you been to Arizona or Pennsylvania? Neither. Neither. I've been to neither. I'll tell you where I have been, states I have been to. I have been to, well, here, my home state, Kentucky. I've been to Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, Missouri, Wisconsin, and that's pretty much it from there. Illinois, I've been to Illinois too, I'm sorry. So about 8 states. So I've only visited about 1/6 of the United States. I'm not much of a traveler. Of course, I'd love to visit Texas one day and California too. Always wanted to go to Louisiana. Women are nice, but they are not Texans. True, but oh, Louisiana. One Our friend from Louisiana, Heather Hernandez, she was also a mod and she's never on here anymore. Now I know Heather said that she's been busy a whole lot with Houseless lately, but I know that Haggis has said that he wants to, have a group chat, um, group chat calls again and everything, but no one's available anymore at the right time. Because I mean, I've got work now and Heather's busy around the house. Lewis and Adelaide, I don't think they are allowed to have tablets this late. I, so it seems like no news for a group chat anymore, for a group call anymore, because there's nobody there anymore. I've been to New England and Old England and Florida and Scotland. Mm. Scotland, where Haggis lives, Mr. Wondering Haggis. Shout out to him. I know it's probably 10 o'clock in the morning where he is. I had one from the, Now I had two from the UK. One I regret having from the UK because she's a jerk. Oh man, bro, yo, that I can be your mod too. I'm very good with as a wrench. Well, Buckshot. I mean, I usually have. This is only your second or third time in here, and I had to give in Royal. Well, I Royal I gave a wrench to because he's been in there 5 times. I prefer for a mod to be in here 5 times or a person be in here 5 times. So yeah. So I mean, a couple more times you come in here, Buckshot. I could have you modded. Just keep making my lives and show that you're loyal. And the next 2 times, which could be which could be Friday or Saturday, you could be modded. I don't know. My traveling days are over for me unless I go in Cassie's wheelchair. It's not only my second. Right. I'm saying, come in here 5 times, three. Okay. So next time you come in, it's your third time, then your fourth time, then your fifth time, and your fifth time, you're showing loyalty. Royal showed, Royal has showed loyalty a whole lot by coming in. So I gave him a wrench. But hey, in the next 3 visits, whether I do a late night mod or late night stream tomorrow or not, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I said if not, then we'll be doing one Friday game night, Saturday game night, and then Monday game night. I don't usually like to do, international ones or late nights on the weekends, especially for Friday or Saturday, because I have already done game night. I figure one stream a day is enough. But I'll enjoy updates about Baby Yoda, though. I bet Baby Yoda is so cute. 'Cause. 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 ' Is there any movies you're wanting to see? Um, I want to see I want to see Despicable Me 4. Uh-oh. What? Okay. I think I might know what it means, what uh-oh means. I love the women in Kuwait, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Ireland, Canada, Colombia, Cuba, South Korea, Wales, French, Italy, and England. It's okay. I can see Baby Yoda another time. Probably when I have StreamYards or something. If I get StreamYards, then I might try that. Might try that. Are you still there, Annie? Because I think I know what uh-oh means. You're getting a trimmer, aren't you? But they are not from Texas. That's true. Not from Texas. But I mean, hey, not everything is, glum in glum in Texas. I mean, we got some hot Texas women. I mean, we got some Texas women right here, in the chat that's hot. I mean, all our Texas women, Sherry Watson, Teresa Lagora, Adelaide. I mean, Texas women are beautiful. So, do you get snow in winter? Yes, we do. We didn't really get much snow this winter. This winter, though, this winter was, unseasonably mild. I don't know. Maybe we'll get snow this winter. Who knows? No. I mean, nothing like a good snowstorm anymore. But it kind of is just like when you don't have a child, and I mean, when your child's growing up and everything, not even they feel like going out in the snow anymore. But we'd only stay out for like 10 or 15 minutes because of how cold it was with the snow. I dated women in Haiti, Jamaica, and St. Lucia too. They pale in comparison to any women I had from Texas. I had a crush on a girl that was from Thailand in high school, but she always kept saying, I don't want a boyfriend, I don't want a boyfriend, I don't want a boyfriend. So I knew I had no chance with her. But there were rumors going around that me and that girl were dating. I mean, a lot of people were asking, "Hey, are you together with that girl, with that Chinese girl?" I was like, "No." Well, they wouldn't say Chinese girl; they'd say her name, but I'm not going to say her name though. You probably wouldn't even know how to spell it. But people rumored us about me and her going out, and I was like, they've asked, a lot of people would ask me, "Are you together with her?" No, we're not together. We're just really good friends. I mean, even one person asked her, and they're like, "No, we're just friends." She's like, she's like, you know, "You're just friends," and she's like, "Yes, and that's all we'll ever be." Those are the women who just want to chill. Yeah. Yes, I said, I wouldn't mind dating a, Chinese or Asian woman, because I mean, Well, I mean, I find Chinese and Asian women beautiful. Mostly Asian, though. Rather have a girl from Asia than China, though. For what China's given us, it's hard to trust them again. But hey, the women that just want to chill, they're the awesome ones. Why is your channel called Puppet? Bro, China is East Asian. Well, okay. Okay, funny mofo. I no, I know that that's probably part of it and everything, but yes, Asian women, they are, don't get in a relationship with a woman who friend zones her company and keep it moving. Well, I never got to ask. They were telling me I should ask the girl out, and I never got to and everything because the next school year she had moved. Well, they speculation she moved back to Thailand, but I think they said she really just moved to Canada. So I said, so there was no chance there. Oh, my channel is called the Putt Putt King. It's a long story, but I'll go ahead and tell you. See, I loved playing miniature golf when I was little. Okay, and I remember maybe back when I was or so, a really low score in miniature golf and everything, and and I think they were just kind of like, you must be the Putt Putt King, and I thought, yeah, that's a name for me. So I made my email that Putt Putt King, and I made that name on YouTube so people would know, who I was and everything. And I thought, Putt Putt's been a good thing, I'll stick with it. I'll stick with it. I never got a chance to embrace her. I mean, I walked her to class. When she was here, I walked her to class, you know, even put my hand on her shoulder a couple times, She's like, why you got your hand on my shoulder? I mean, but she was told, that, that that I was, it was rumored that we were together, but we were not. I never really got a chance to, embrace her. I mean, when I was going to ask her at the beginning of the school year, she had already moved. So there was no chance there. Good eye contact. Well, I talked to her while I walked her to class, but I never, I never held her hand or gave her good, I always looked in her eyes when I talked to her, but I mean, she always, and I think she was always, kind of shocked, that I was walking her to class and everything. I kind of thought, if people think I'm together with her, I wouldn't, I'd rather give the girl a chance and everything if she would chance it. But I don't think she chanced it. She said she never wanted she said she never wanted a boyfriend. This was back when I had another girlfriend, and I asked her. I said, she was asking me how me and my girlfriend at the time were doing, and I told her good. And I was like, do you have a boyfriend? She's like, no, I don't want one. She's like, no, I don't have a boy. She's like, no, I don't have a boyfriend, and I don't want one either. I was like, you don't want to have a special someone in your life? No, I just don't want somebody. But I don't think she really, a lot of people, were saying, a lot of people were thinking, she's Matt's girlfriend. She's Matt's girlfriend. She's Matt's girlfriend. No, she wasn't. She never was my girlfriend. She was just a really good friend. I said, I said besides which, probably would have never had a chance with her and everything. I mean, I knew her brother, and her brother was older, and he was probably a very protective brother too. Have you seen Dune 2 yet? No, I haven't. I haven't seen Dune 2 yet. I have not. Could have gotten her. Well, she said she never wanted a boyfriend though. I can't do that with a girl in Canada and everything. I had not. After she moved, nobody had any contact with her anymore. I had her phone number, but that was only when she was here, though. I would have taken her though. She's got like a really, really long name and a hard last name. I mean, she's from Thailand for goodness sakes. I mean, she's gonna be hard to find. I mean, when she had when she was in my geometry class, geometry teacher had trouble, reading her name and everything. It was a really long one. I mean, we had a nickname for her, but I mean, her name was like really long, and I don't even really remember what it was, like Armandi or something, Amy. I think it was started with an A or something, but I don't remember. This was 20 years ago, people. 20 years ago. Hi, hey Ben. Oh, hey Bentley. Good to see you back, Bentley. Go to Canada and impregnate the girl you always wanted. I'm not going to get her pregnant, okay? This girl is probably, she's 2 years younger than me, so she's probably like 36 years old now. I don't know if she's got one or not. Speaking of which, my friend that, is the girl that I still talk to, that was 2 grades above me. She's like, she's like, who do you think I should have as a boyfriend and everything? I said, try to get that that guy from Thailand that's really nice. He's like and we called him a name where she's like, are you talking about that Ting dude? I was like, yes, and she's like, she starts laughing and then she's like, I almost had him. I don't know. I don't know if she wants kids. I mean, I can't. I mean, like I said, when she moved, nobody had any contact with her anymore. I mean, if she moved to Canada or moved back to Thailand, who knows where she is now? She always said she wanted to go back to Thailand. She missed it there, so she's probably back in Thailand now. You never know. If it's meant for me to do that, then if we're meant to be and everything, then the Lord will find us a way. Will find a way for us to reconnect and start dating. But I mean, online dating would be hard. I mean, I'd rather her be back here. She probably don't want to be back here though. I mean, I would have asked her out too. I would have. I know I have to fulfill my destiny, but I mean, sometimes it's meant to be, sometimes it's not meant to be. But I do know I have to fulfill my destiny for sure. So, how are you doing, Bentley? When I say that, I feel like I'm talking to my dog. And he mentioned sometimes I yawn on camera, and there's my first yawn on camera. She's probably not here to witness that, though. I will fulfill my. She probably doesn't have a boyfriend to this day, but still wants your baby. Yeah, well, she may, but remember, back in high school, she didn't even want a boyfriend. Who knows if she's even got one today? Besides, besides, when people asked her if we were together, she said, no, we're just friends. And they were like, is there a possibility that you'll ever be together? She's like, no, we're just friends and that's all we'll ever be. So I don't think she wanted, I don't think she probably doesn't want, my baby. And, she probably doesn't even want a baby, if she doesn't even want a boyfriend back in high school. I mean, who knows what she feels like today as a grown up in her, a grown up in her third, like me in her late 30s. Because when I feel a woman is 36, when they're 36, I think they hit the late stage. I think the mid stages are the fives and the late stages are the six. So if she's 36, yes, she's a late 30 person. Like she's in her late 30s, I consider. Naturalize her citizenship. She wants an American. I don't know if she wants an American child, but the thing is that, she and her brother, she and her brother, brother was a real good friend of mine. Brother was super, super friendly. And I said, I will leave the past in the past. People change so much in 20 years. Yes, who knows what she want, who even knows who even, when she left, no one had no contact with her anymore. So, who knows where she is today? Who knows where she is today, or if she's still, I mean, hopefully she's still here today, but, nobody knows. Like, like my, the old show, Where in the World's Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is this girl? Who knows if she wants an American child when she didn't even want a boyfriend in high school? I said, when she moved, no, I said, it's time to move on. Nobody has any contact with her anymore. I had classes with her though. It was I had, I had algebra with her my sophomore year, and I had geometry with her my junior year. But that was pretty much all. No, I had her in my science for life class too, my junior year. Well, it was biology for her, but it was science for life for me. She was one teacher that had a few students in science for life class, but she was much more on the biology spectrum. Yeah, it's true. The past and the past. Wish you luck with her. Well, I probably won't see her again, is what it is, but, whoever I do end up with, I've been to Thailand. I had the girls asking me to marry them and bring them back to New Zealand. They want a better life, and Thai men treat women horrible. Well, the thing is that, um, I said I don't know how a marrying child is her golden ticket to the life she always wanted. I mean, when she was in high school, she wanted to move back to Thailand. I'm doing pretty good, Bentley. Doing pretty good. Can't complain. But yes, but yes, a woman, deserves the best for her baby. So there's an old saying, that this girl was the same way. She's 25, but she always, but she's always said, I don't like one of my workmates that, well, we used to work on third shift. Now she works on first and I work on second when they took third shift away. But I remember how she was always saying, she's like, she was always, I mean, she sounded just like her almost, except the accent. She's American, of course. And this girl was like, she's like, I don't want a boyfriend. I was like, you don't want to, you're someone special. And she's like, nope, because I mean, I just feel weird when somebody, I just feel weird and I just feel weird. I just don't like guys touching me. And she didn't mean, there. She meant like, on her shoulder or back, anywhere a guy touched her on her body, she would feel, she, wouldn't like it. Now there's this new girl that works that works with us and everything. I think one of my manager friends told me she's probably about 35, 36. So try to go for this girl. At least she's only a couple years younger than you. Looks like the chat has died down. Slow down. The US election, does everyone talk about it? Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, yes. I mean, right now, the big key issue is the president. Big key issue is the president. I mean, he did a, well, I'm still here at least, yes. Let's see, Matt, yeah, look her up on Facebook. Make contact. Confidently tell her you want to catch up on things and go see her to make her wildest American dreams come true. I would have better luck, I would ask I would ask her, I'd ask one of my friends, who I barely talk to anymore, be like be like, have you ever heard from her anymore? I don't know. I just know that when she moved back to Canada or Thailand, she took the family went with her, so no one has any contact with her or her family. I talked to both her and her brother, and of course when they moved back, all contact was lost with them. So I mean, so you never know. Good night, Matt. Have a good one. Talk soon. Yeah, but I'm probably haven't gotten any sleep, so I'm gonna go to sleep. But it was nice to see you again. It's nice to see you again too, Bentley. Yeah, it's probably getting late for me, so I might I might need to get going too, but I just might just wait about 3 more minutes and make it 140 minutes and then call it then. Oh, that'd be 2.5 minutes now. Be back around sometime. Bye. All right. Bye, Bentley. I'm at the emergency room with my girlfriend. Wish us luck, Putt Putt. Oh, okay, Bam Bam. Hey, Bam Bam. Bam, 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 bam. But I wish you luck. I wish you luck, Bam Bam. Is your girlfriend Pebbles? Well, emergency room with your girlfriend would be no joke. So I wish you luck, Bam Bam. Yeah, I'll probably stay on here for about another minute and a half, making it 140, and then I'll end it right there. Wonder how much I got in in the 2 hour 20 minute stream. Well, I'll find out in about a minute and 12 seconds. I'll let you know when it hits the 140 mark. And I see when it's and when a chat is less than 3 people, don't say it out loud. There was this haughty nurse running around here. My girlfriend almost caught me looking. Shush, she's listening. Okay, your secret is safe with me. Don't worry, Bam Bam. Your secret is safe with me. Pebbles won't suspect a thing. All right, we've hit the 140 mark and only got 3 in the chat, but it is 4:37 in the morning, so I probably need to get going. I will. I enjoyed all of you tonight, or early this morning. Hope we have time to talk. Oh man, I got in contact with a woman friend zone back in school. She was married with children. I told her I want to catch up with her one day. She reminded me oh yes, it is hot. I mean, some of these married women are hot and everything, but sometimes when they're married, it's hard to just get them, it's hard to, it's just hard to get them. It's all part of being, it's all part of being friend zoned. But married in school, wow. Told her that I always wanted to have a child with her. Mm, I bet she was flattered, but she was probably a little freaked out too by that. Oh, you had to block her number. Did she keep calling you? kept calling and texting me to meet up. Oh, yes, the meetup that can lead to much more than that. Meetup could lead to much, much more. Ew, that's not good. Who wants to see people nudes? I mean, just because they send you nudes, does not mean that, they want to see it. I mean, a guy doesn't want to see your, I mean, a girl doesn't want to see a guy's heart. She started calling me private. Mm. Oh, yes. Yes, her number, private, blocked out so no one can actually see it. I just kind of gave up where I see, unknown caller, I just don't answer it. But whoever is out there, 1SP for you, I know there's somebody out there for you. Eventually, she got the hint that I was just flirting, and the call stopped after 3 years. Well, at least it stopped. They stopped. So, I mean, that's an accomplishment right there, right? I mean, it was probably a relief for you when she stopped calling. She wasn't from Texas. Ah, there's the Texas hen again. Well, she wasn't from Texas. I know, then it wasn't your girl. Apparently, she wasn't the girl for you, I guess. Says only one in here, so I guess S1SP is the only one in here now. I'll hold it out till it's at 2 hours and 27 minutes. So if I just hold it out for 3 minutes longer, I'll have reached 2.5 hours, and that's where I'll call it. We still got 2.5 minutes though before we get to it though. Still here, but only for about another minute and a half, because it is almost 5 o'clock for me, and I think that would be the good time, the normal time for me to go to sleep. But I'm gonna hold it out till we get to 150 because I think the chat has died down. So I think everyone's ready to call it. So that's what we will do in about 62 seconds from now. Yep, 60 seconds now. So that so in less than a minute, this is going to be, we're going to be, we're going to be calling it. Maybe no one cares, Tom Sawyer, but I'm going to at least but I'm going to at least enjoy it. Enjoy the time I get. And if you don't care, then why are you even here? Go troll somewhere else, Tom Sawyer. And here it is, 150 minutes. So I'm going to call it right here. No one likes you either, Tom Sawyer. Go troll somewhere else. You're the you're the one that's a female dog. Yeah. So go troll somewhere else and don't come back. I'm leaving anyway. See y'all later. Good night, everyone.